It's the baby girl. It's the baby girl. Where'd Vern go? Yes, Vern went upstairs to lay on the bed. So he's lounging. He left a little while ago. I've been pulling. My computer decided it wanted to update right before I started pulling. So I got the tablet out and it did the pulling. And today the sales started kicking back a little bit. Started off very slow, started kicking back. Had two big lot sales that really saved me. Cassette lots, both of them going up to Canada, two different buyers. So that was good. We'll get into that and what have you. Today was the first day. I did not get that issue on eBay where I was getting the white blank page. So that's a plus. I hear Vern walking now. That's a plus. But another issue started, a new one. Because I was making drafts today and I got about 240 drafts done. Fully complete. I can upload right now. I just didn't feel like keep walking up and down the stairs today because I had somewhat of a headache. It's kind of gone now, but now for the last hour while I was trying to make drafts, it was running extremely slow. It would take a long time to do anything. It would take anywhere from 10 to 60 seconds just to do anything on a draft. Trying to upload pictures, just clicking on the picture to take it. Had to wait up to about 60 seconds just for it to pop up so I could start taking the pictures. Another time it said the servers are down on my phone. I never got that one before, so that was brand new. And any other action I wanted to do on drafts, it was lagging. So don't know what's going on there. Hopefully that clears up quick because that's going to slow me down with listing product if that's the case. So hopefully that one don't last. But I thought Vern was coming down. I heard him get up and walk. So we've got everything pulled, I believe, except if something sold within the last 20 minutes I've been pulling. So we'll get into this and I will just ship it as I tell you what sold. All right, we'll start over here. We got this cassette lot of 20 cassettes, and this sold for $24. We got a lot of 20 DVDs sold for $9. So glad to see you could join us. You tired again today, huh? Yes, I was able to leave the door open for a little bit, so I like it when you wear yourself out. Here comes Miss Jealous. Miss Jealous wants some attention too. Don't you, Bubba girl? You bumping me? You bumping me? Goofball. Goofy. All right. We got this Red Sox versus the Cardinals World Series 2013 shirt. I just put this up yesterday or the day before. Took an offer for $10 on that. So you may have heard the news by now with the winter updates that are coming. Everything has to do with fee increases. And just like I said, when you get somebody like an ex-Walmart CEO in there, he's got one agenda, and this is why he was hired, to squeeze the company dry to get all that money to the stockholders while us as sellers suffer. That is his only job, and that's exactly what he's doing. So he's living it up to it, only the stock is still going down because hopefully it looks like it's backfiring on them because they're making all the wrong decisions when it comes to the people who matter, and that is the little sellers on eBay. 100%. But for some reason, they have lost total sight of that. So the worst part of this, in my opinion, which I think is going to hurt them, at least from my perspective, because of what I am going to do, is now, before the promoted percentage was only on what the item sold for. Now they're going to take the percentage based off of the item, the taxes, and the shipping price. Now, honestly, I'm not in no way, shape, or form in the legal field, But how can you take a percentage of taxes and that be legal, let alone the shipping amount? That is a cost to business, and they're going to make everybody have to raise their shipping prices. And what it's probably doing is trying to make people, force people into free shipping, which obviously don't make sense if you do free returns and what have you, because then, or returns at all, I should say, not free returns, but returns at all, because then you lose out on just returning the money that they paid for the item and keeping the shipping money as the expense. So, but with this new thing, when it does go in effect, I'm not running 20% off or 20% promoted listings anymore. I'm dropping mine down to 10. And if it stunts my sales, so be it. It's going to be what it is, but I'm not giving them more money for the crappy service and quality, website that they have been giving us for the past quite a while now, since at least the major issues since the last update. And as you know, there's always glitches, but since that last update, there has literally been glitches, not just little glitches, but common glitches every single day, literally, since that last update. There's no way I'm paying them more for crappier service. It's just not going to happen. So hopefully the stock will keep tumbling down and they will get this guy out of there. And I don't think it's going to change until eBay crashes totally, or somebody buys them and changes the philosophy of a site, gets somebody like that CEO out of there who's all about the shareholders and getting as most money out of the company as they can. Till they get somebody like that out of there, it's not going to change for us. It's only going to get worse. Things are going to fall apart even more, and we're just going to be squeezed dry. And that's just business. That's just the way the business works when you have the wrong people in charge. So we will see what happens. It's going to be an interesting future, because I don't think it's going to end pretty. I really don't. I would like to see somebody take charge, or the company be bought by somebody who cares, or whatever the case may be. Somebody gets in there who understands eBay better than an ex-Walmart person who just doesn't get it. These are all my opinions and what I see from the outside looking in, as somebody who's been selling for 20 years. And people used to complain about Meg running the place. Meg looks like an angel compared to what's going on right now. So until we'll see what happens, but I got a feeling it's not going to be pretty. At least it's going to have to crash before it gets better. So that's my opinion. So we shall see. So we got this Claybrook striped shirt. This sold for $13. And as I said before, it's only a matter of time before squeezing us dry is going to catch up with them. And to be honest, I'm kind of shocked that the stock is falling as it is now. But I think that kind of shows that it's not about what money they're bringing in. The fact that they're losing all these sellers, and you can only squeeze so much. And once you're done squeezing, it's just going to literally bottom out. And so we're on this downward slope. And once they can't squeeze no more out of us, it's going straight down. Now, I do find it interesting that they found a way around it, because I thought it was going to be sooner than later. I did not expect the whole promoting coming off of the shipping and stuff also. So this is going to prolong it a little bit longer, in my opinion, unless something drastic happens. It's going to prolong it a little bit longer until the bottom's going to completely drop out. It may be this time next year when we're looking back on eBay and we're in a totally different space, because he's been fired, somebody else came in and is starting to turn it around, something like that. I'm hoping it's either going to be that, or we're going to be like, we're going to be Ghetto Bay this time next year, and everything's going to be worthless. So I hope that is not the case. So I'm an optimistic person. So hopefully the bottom will drop out sooner than later, and they'll get this guy out of there and put some people in charge who care about the sellers. So, Songs for Little Cowboys album sold for $10. Whoever said, man, you know what? I want a Captain Kirk cupcake. That's what I want. Let's make those. I think they'll sell very well. Who had that original thought? I don't know. But anyway, we've got, looking at the brand, it's the 2016. So the Star Trek Cupcake Kirk toy sold for $8.50. We got the Little Mermaid. Clearance item sold for $4 going over to England. All right, Celine Dion, Because You Loved Me, cassette single going up to Canada. Clearance $5. The Box Trolls on Blu-ray and DVD. I've never seen this movie. I don't remember ever seeing previews for this movie. Huh. All right, this sold clearance $5. All right, sheet music, Easy Oregon from 1982. That's a cool ad. This sold for $14. Is there any other ads in here? I love old ads. Available for the first time. Anyway, $14. All right, Opafire Without a Trace CD, clearance $5. All right, Dire Straits On Every Street going to Mauritius. And I had to look that up. That's in Africa. I think this is a first for me. Maybe not a first because I don't remember 15 years ago or 10 years ago where I've shipped stuff, but it's not a common one, let's just say that. Clearance item, $5. Club America, Volume 1, 2 CD set. And this sold for clearance $4. Sponge Rotting Pinata cassette sold for $7. Gallon Drunk Tonight, the Singles Bar CD, clearance $5. All right, Yiddish folk songs. And this was one of the Hastings buyouts. I don't know if I ever said it, but all that Hastings stuff only cost me 10 cents a piece at the time. That was a fun time getting the box truck and coming back from vacation and renting a U-Haul and filling it up on the way back. So pretty good memories. So clearance $5. Culture, 3 sides to every story. Ain't that the truth? My side, your side, and the truth. All right, this sold for $6. You know, today is what I think I like every day to be. I've got a lot of $5 clearance items. New Tunes. This clearance $5. And then I have some lots that are huge amounts. So that to me is like the perfect day. I could use a few more hats in there. Hats that are kind of low, but I haven't put a lot of hats up lately. But I did put some in drafts today when I was doing drafts. So working on it. But today is like almost an ideal day for sales for me. All right, we got hard and heavy VHS tape. This sold for $10. I think I'm talking to him. All right, Mini Pops cartoons. Oh yeah, these are those ones. Forgot I had this one. I had the Mini Pops, had the Masters, Transformers, My Little Pony, and I think the Care Bears. I think I got one left now. I don't remember which one it is. Maybe the Care Bears? I'm not sure. Anyway, this sold for $7. Are you ready for a vinyl lot? Yeah. We've got 2 pieces of vinyl here. And 20 and, let's see, add them together. $35, what they sold for. And this one, I wish I had a record player hooked up to see what it says. An important message for you. Play me now. I couldn't find nothing using the stock number online. But there's no other information on here what this might be. So I'm like, well, somebody will get and pay up for a nice surprise. I got $20 just out of that one alone, and this was $15. So this is Larry Don and Old Hillbilly Cat. That's kind of cool. And the Killer Possum Band. I should pull that up right quick, see what that sounds like. Rockabilly recordings. But anyway, I'm curious to wonder what was on that. Are you ready for a cassette lot? Yeah. All right, 2 Charlie Daniel Band cassette, both together, sold for $10, going over to England. All right, we got this vintage Notre Dame hat, and this sold for $15. Cardinal hats have been hot lately, man. Ever since the tickets went on sale, these things have been going like crazy. So the Nike St. Louis Cardinals hat sold for $10. Right. Here is St. Louis, sold for $9. ATI Wachang hat sold for $9. Yeah, stuff is still selling, so it looks like they might, well, at least for now, it looks like the website's kind of back on track for a little bit. Hopefully longer than a little bit, but all right, next up we got this Bass Pro Visor, sold for $10. Not interested, like, oh my god, like, gag me with a spoon, okay? All right, this hat sold on True Gatherer and sold for $10. So are you ready for a cassette lot? Yeah. All right, we got 29 cassette singles here going up to Canada. Sold for $125. So, George Michael, Rick Ashley, LaBouche, Dr. Dre, Phil Collins, NXS, Lita and Ozzy, Enigma, Salt and Pepper, Guns N' Roses, Blues Traveler, The Lion King, Elton John, Rex and Effect, Janet, Babyface, George Harrison, Joan Osborne, Mariah Carey, Alanis, Cher, Belinda, Jewel, The Cure, In Vogue, Callaway, In Vogue Again, Rhythm Syndicate, Goo Goo Dolls, and Tears for Fears. 29 cassette singles, $125. And again, are you ready for a cassette lot? Yeah. All right, we've got 32 cassettes going up to Canada. These sold for $81. So James Taylor, Steve Jones, I forget how he's pronounced his name. Anyway, Fred Schneider, Jules and the Polar Bears. Is it Polar Bears? Yes. Mondo Rocks, Chris Stamey, China Crisis, Bruce Cockburn, Quarter Flash, Ian Hunter, Mondo Rock again, Lou Reed, Ron Wood, King Blank, the Ian Lowry Group, Jackson Brown, Raging Roger, Synergy Chords, Springfield, Quarter Flash, Keith Richards, Ian Hunter again, Jackson Brown, Johnny Yes No soundtrack, and the Boomtown Rats, Lou Reed, Quarter Flash, Elvis Costello, Yes, Wet Wet Wet, Eddie Money, and Graham Parker. Biggity Bam. $81. All right, I got 8 more that sold, but I'll save those for tomorrow. I'll call it a night. We're already after 9 o'clock. I still got a bunch of emails to filter through and respond to, right? And a couple of buyers open up item not received cases, so I need to take care of all that stuff real quick and call it a night. Yeah, and then we gotta get these guys out front. I shouldn't say the F word until we go. I'm coming. Oh, I gotta do the scan form. Hold on, I gotta get a scan form, kids. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and have a good night. Stretches.